Welcome back, guys. Hunting the same woods we were this morning. Sounds like we might have a storm front moving in, a little bit of rain this evening. So we're going to do a little evening set here and see what we can get to come in. Hopefully a doe at least. So I'll keep you guys posted. We're going to hunt as long as we can, hopefully till dark. So catch you guys when something happens.
Hey guys, it's Ryan. I didn't hunt this morning, but I had some adult stuff to do, fixing a wood stove. But I've been getting trail cam pictures from right back here behind my house all morning of a nice buck and multiple does. So now that the wood stove's up and running, I slipped back here and I got up this little cherry tree. I'm right here next to the trail camera. I've got 3 really fresh scrapes on the ground right down here that were laid by a buck this morning. I got him on trail camera laying them. So we're back in here. There was a doe in here just a few minutes ago when I was climbing up. She was about 80 yards up the ridge from me. So I'm kind of trying to stay still because I know she's still in here. She was in here right before I walked in here on the trail camera. So, fingers crossed. She comes back down or the buck comes back in. But we're going to be here for the night, and I already had my first malfunction. I dropped all of my arrows on the ground. They fell off my arrow holder. So I've only got 1 arrow right now until this doe works out. And then I'm going to climb down and grab my 3 other arrows. I was trying to get the camera arm on a tree and I bumped them with my shoulder and they fell down. But we're going to see what happens. So I'll show you guys what happens as it comes. Hopefully we get one. So we just had a doe come in. She was about 70, 80 yards over there, just came out of the hayfield off the neighbor and was coming in. And my mother-in-law just came down her 4-wheeler trail to go back to her cabin. And the doe kind of boogered and went up in the ravine up above me here. I'm hoping that these deer are used to her 4-wheeler and that doe works its way around and comes down to these scrapes. That's where she was headed. So hopefully that's what she does, is she works her way around and comes down. I got a deer trail right here at like 10 yards. And then I've got the other one that comes right down this old roadway in front of me that has the scrapes on it. The doe I seen earlier is still bedded right up here above me. I can't get the camera on her because of all the saplings, but she is bedded about 80, maybe 90 yards up the ridge from me. She didn't even booger, she didn't get up, she stayed in her bed. So hopefully this other doe works its way around and comes in. So perks of hunting private, you get to see some deer. Downside to private is sometimes the owner comes through on a four-wheeler. But she was cool. She turned around and she went back out. She's going to go down to the bottom of the hayfield and then go back. So now we're just going to keep our eyes about us, because I had literally just seen that doe when I heard her four-wheeler coming. So we're going to sit here and see what happens. It's still early. It's only like 2:40, so we still got all afternoon. Got a deer coming in. Looks like a doe. Meh. Meh. She's down. She's down right there. Right there. Yes, guys. First one in the books, boys. It might be a yearling. But buddies, that's my first deer with a bow in a few years. It's the same one I seen up there that my mother-in-law scared off with the foiler. Yes. I can't wait to text Alex. That was a perfect frontal shot. Put it right between front shoulder blades, right through the chest, right on the side. And I was aiming for the offside shoulder, and it zipped right through that swacker, put her down. She didn't go but maybe 15 yards, right in the creek. Whew. Broke the ice, boys. Broke the ice. The hunting haven has one down, and it ain't by my truck for once. So this is awesome. Oh, I've got deer fever right now so bad I can't even sit still. I'm shaking. I ain't shot a deer with my bow, and it's been 3 years. Oh, yes. And out of a saddle. Out of a saddle. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't ask for much. A picture perfect shot right there. I thought it wasn't going to stop. I thought she was just going to run right through. Oh, boys. You can see my lighted knock there. My lighted knock is like right out in there. Alright, I gotta get a hold of Alex, guys. Alright, guys. Now that I calmed down a little bit, I got a hold of Alex and told him that we got a deer down. And I got a hold of my wife and let her know, because she's just right here at the house. I mean, I'm 500 yards from my house. I know a lot of you guys, I know, not you guys, but I know a lot of people in general wouldn't get excited over a yearling. But man, it's been a rough go for me the past 3 years on getting one with my bow. I've had shot opportunities. I've had deer under 20, and I've gotten busted, and I've gotten, I drew my bow too soon, or I drew my bow too late, or it's just been one thing after another. But that little yearling right there means the world to me. To finally get another deer with my bow, that's what it's all about, boys, is that harvest right there and the hunt that took place to get that deer. I had been getting text messages from my trail camera all morning about a buck being back here and multiple does, and then a bigger buck came through. And I was going to go down and hunt with Alex this afternoon at one of our spots, and something just told me to come back here behind my house. And I am so grateful that I did, but we're going to hang out a little bit longer because I know there's more deer in this area. I've seen multiple deer on camera, so we're just going to hang out for a little while. I'll catch you guys back if something happens. All right, well, I got a hold of my wife, and she's going to try to bring the four-wheeler back on the four-wheeler trail here. So that way we can soft bump any deers that are around me out. They're used to this four-wheeler. So they're going to run back up in the woods a little ways and hang out for an hour or two before they come back down. I like doing that back here with a four-wheeler because then it's not me bumping them and the deer are learning anything new. If you get them used to being soft bumped with like a four-wheeler or something, it generally goes pretty good. We still got deer in the area. We got a small spike buck right over here on one of the ridge fingers. He's been hanging out now for about 5 minutes. I never seen him when I shot this one. But then there's another doe over there too, but it looks like another young doe. So I'm gonna have the wife come back on a four-wheeler and soft bump them before I get out of the trees, so that way they don't know what's going on really. But once we get it cleaned up and we get to where we can get away from these deers, we'll do a interview and we'll get some pictures. Haven's on the boards, boys. Got gut matter on it. Ripped the vein. But I shot that deer. Would have been straight through chest cavity against this shoulder blade. Should have exited back past the shoulder a good ways. That's why we got gut matter. But what y'all didn't see in the video was that deer came down off this ridge finger. It hit this bottom and it messed around there for a little while, and then it just ran right down past these scrapes to right here. And I was right up there in that little cherry tree right there. This is maybe a 16-yard shot. Don't take a chest shot unless you're really close and confident in yourself, because that could have went really bad. But we're gonna put this right here. We'll wash it up, clean it up, put it on a new arrow, and use it again. But we're gonna go get this deer. Yeah, I can take you guys a long way. That's what I'm gonna kind of do. That deer bailed right through here. And right there she is. Now, one thing, we're not really looking for blood because, well, I guess you can find some. There is some right here, but there's a lot of gut matter in it. And that's from hitting the gut. check spot right there if you're gonna get bit. Oh, right up this creek bed. Like I said, nothing major. And it ain't even a doe, it's a little button buck. And we didn't even hit where I thought. I thought we hit straight in the chest, but we got it right there in the neck. And it did come out back here on the offside. So I was off just a little bit. So we probably hit a major artery right in here, and that's why we got a lot of the blood. But, yep, just a little old nub buck. Yeah, thought it was a doe. Yeah, that's one. Now we're going to go check on Alex. He has a bolt loose, and we're going to go see if we can't find it. Yeah, let's get this one out of here. Get it back to the house.
I just let one fly. He should be right. It was a small spike. I couldn't help myself. He should be right over in here. We're gonna give him a minute. I couldn't get it on camera. He come in right back here. Just a small little guy. But I just... Yeah, there he is. There he is. I know I got him. He's gonna go right over. So we're gonna sit and we're gonna let him expire. He should be right in there somewhere. So he snuck in behind me and stood about 40 yards. And I just let one rip, so it looked like a good hit, but I don't think I got a full pass through. But he's right over there somewhere. So I'll get back with you guys on when we get down. So heck yeah, guys. See you in a bit. Alright guys, the video wasn't very good. I'm sorry, I apologize. But had a little spike filler, pretty big body on him come in. Just right back here. And I let it fly on him. Don't get me wrong, I love shooting a big buck, but at the same time he had a good body and I'm about the meat. So we'll see here in a little bit if I can get down and find him. It was a pretty good shot. I heard it thump on him, didn't get a pass through though. I am shooting some pretty heavy arrows, so, but I heard it hit him pretty good, so I'm gonna give it a little time and I'm gonna get down and see if I can't hunt him down. Ryan called me earlier, said he shot him a small doe, so that's a double this weekend, 2 drags this evening, and I'll start up a video if I can find him. Looks like it's gonna be a long evening for us, but we will catch you back out in the morning as well. It's supposed to have rain tonight. The temps are really dropping. So that front should have them bedded down, and then they should be up and hungry. So hopefully another one will walk in the morning for us.
Hey guys, we're on our way back in here on some public land to go help Alex get his deer out. I'm not gonna give away what it is. Y'all gonna have to watch the video to find out. But it's a good little haul back in here, so we'll see you when we see you.
Hi everybody, Alex here with the Hunting Haven. I was able to let it fly on this pretty decent spike buck, honestly. He got my heart pumping, and I was able to let it go about 40 yards. Had a pretty good shot on him. He's got a pretty decent body on him, so pretty happy. I got Ryan here behind the camera with me to help me get him on out of here.
Hello.
Pretty decent spikes, I'd say about 8-inch spikes.
Yeah.
Pretty tall spikes on the guy.
We have a bet going that this is the same spike buck I filmed a couple weeks ago.
And it might be. I know it looked like he was checking some scrapes on his way to me.
Well, there's actually a scrape just right behind you.
Yeah, no, there's a scrape here about in the roadway. There's one in the roadway.
Yeah, it's right back there behind you a little ways.
There's one about 30 yards in there, and they just continue all the way to where I was sitting. He snuck in behind me. I heard him crunch some leaves, turned around and put him at 40 yards and just let it fly and punch lung, liver, and out his back leg. I think he turned on me a little bit, jumped my string. I was running a little bit heavier arrows this year, so probably kind of threw it off a touch, but yeah, can't say any better. I know you'll see one from Ryan too. He got one, so Hunting Haven guys have doubled down today. We'll see you guys again in the morning. I'll be out. I don't know if Ryan's going out.
Oh yeah, I'll be out in the morning.
Can't kill him from the couch, so take it easy, guys, and we'll see you in the morning. What's going on, guys? Alex and Ryan here from the Hunting Haven. So we were going to go deer hunting today, but processing our deers and all that, we do it ourselves, so we were wanting to take the day to go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
And I believe it was raining hard all morning.
It was raining here this morning when I got up to go, but
So
I said, nah. Plus, trail camera to it and go off or anything with any photos, so I was like, yeah, you give it time to cool down.
yeah, so that's the story for today. It's about it. Just wanted to give you guys a little quick exit interview here on our hunts from this weekend. We doubled up this weekend on deer, 2 separate properties, so
Yep.
I couldn't complain about that.
No.
Can't complain about that at all, so we'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out our Facebook page and keep an eye out for a special video coming up. We'll let you guys know more on that when we release it. So, have a good one, guys.
See ya.